This is CPM Precalculus Chapter 2, number 135. So here we're asked to solve this system of equations. So we have two equations and two unknowns, x and y. Okay? So what we can do is solve one equation for one of the variables. Okay? So let's go ahead and solve for x. So 3x minus 2y equals negative 6. To solve for x, let's move 2y to the other side. 3x equals negative 6 plus 2y. Divide both sides by 3. So we get x is equal to negative 6 plus 2y over 3. Right? Then we want to go ahead and plug it back into the other equation where we see x. So then x plus xy equals 12 becomes, instead of x we write that, negative 6 plus 2y over 3 times y equals to 12. Right? So let's go ahead and distribute the y. So we get negative 6y plus 2y squared over 3 equals to 12. Multiply both sides by 3. We'll get rid of this in the denominator. And we have negative 6y plus 2y squared equals to 36. All right? Let's rearrange this. Let's move 36 to the other side. And we have 2y squared minus 6y minus 36 equals to 0. All right? Now what do we have here? Well, let me go ahead and simplify this. Since it's equal to 0, I'm going to factor out a 2 first. Y squared minus 6 divided by 2 is 3. 36 divided by 2 is 18 equals to 0. Divide both sides by 2. Cancels here, and I'm left with y squared minus 3y minus 18 is equal to 0. Okay? What does this look like to you but a quadratic, right? With a being a is 1, b is negative 3, and c is negative 18. Okay? What you can do now is go ahead and solve this for y. Another way you could do it is using this method, the x method, to factor this, right? We want two numbers that multiply and get 18, negative 18. They multiply to get negative 18, and add to get negative 3. Right? So what two numbers multiply to get negative 18 and add to get negative 3? Well, 6 times 3 is 18. So negative 6 and positive 3. If you multiply negative 6 and 3, you get negative 18. If you add negative 6 and 3, you get negative 3. Negative 6 and 3 get negative 3, right? So we could go ahead, you could use the quadratic formula, or we could go ahead and factor this, and this is going to be y plus 3 times y minus 6 equals to 0 from here. This means y plus 3 equals to 0, or y minus 6 equals to 0. So y is equal to negative 3, or y is equal to 6. Okay? So we have two values for y. But we're trying to solve the system of equations. So again, we have two values for y, and we solve them using this equation. So let's plug each one into our solution for x, right? So when y is negative 3, at y is equal to negative 3, x equals to negative 6 plus 2 times, instead of y we have negative 3 over 3. Simplify this, we get negative 6 plus negative 6 over 3, or negative 12 over 3, or negative 4, right? So one solution is the pair x is negative 4 with y is negative 3. And we can write that as a coordinate point, x, comma, y. X is negative 4, y is negative 3, right? So these are the solutions to this system, x, comma, y coordinates. we have two solutions. Another one is going to be where y is 6. So at y is equal to 6, x is equal to negative 6 plus 2 times 6 over 3. That's negative 6 plus 12 over 3. That's 6 over 3, or 2. So that gives us the coordinate pair. X is 2, y is 6, so 2 comma 6. Right? So these are our two solutions for this system of equations. All right. So that ends for us CPM Precalculus Chapter 2, number 135.